brother Alfred. Now, from Yorkshire, England, we take on a little international flavor with a gentleman named Ernest Tinsley. Mr. Tinsley, very glad to know you.
How do you do?
I am delighted to see you, Mr. Tinsley. You're not the gentleman about whom Oscar Wilde wrote The Importance of Being Earnest, are you?
Well, that is my name, but I've no connection with Oscar Wilde.
What you mean? No. Mr. Tinsley, how long have you been over here? Is this a visit?
I landed on Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Well, you had a very fine Christmas, huh?
Very nice.
What's your job over there in England, Mr. Tinsley?
I keep a fruit shop.
Keep a fruit shop? It must be sort of rugged and tough in these days, isn't it, with the imports
Just a
the way
little
they...
bit, yeah.
Have you come to California to bid for fruit?
No, we're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to?
No.
There's some wonderful bargains and frozen stuff all over the place. Yes, now, your hobby is what, sir? Modern, medieval?
Ancient.
Ancient?
Ancient.
You mean you study about Cleopatra?
Just a little bit, probably.
Just a little bit, probably. Well, you can learn, you know. Now, your pet peeve is what, sir?
Pardon?
Your pet peeve, I mean, what annoys you?
Oh,
Is there anything that annoys you over
the
here?
blowing of horns in California.
The blowing of horns?
Motor horns.
Mm-hmm. Wait till you hear some of the actors tee off, boy, and then you'll get some noise, really. Now, Mr. Tinsley, you're married?
Yes, I'm married.
And how did you happen to meet Mrs. Tinsley?
I met her when an aeroplane landed in Bridlington, Yorkshire.
In Bridlington?
And we got talking over the plane, and we hit on together, and we got married in about a month.
You mean she came down out of the sky and you were in a field?
No, we both saw the plane. Ah. And we met at that incident, and within a month we were married.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll bet it wasn't long before you got off the subject of aviation, I can imagine.
No, it wasn't.
Now, Ernest, you have been here since Christmas, and I'd love to know, what is your favorite kind of Campbell soup?
Tomato soup. I
Well-
never said tomato. You know the
You're
difference.
becoming Americanized quickly, brother.
Well, there is a slight difference.
Yes, have you had any French fried potatoes since you've been here? All right, Ernest, we're going to send a gift card wherever you want it sent. And we have a prize here. The Grand Slam has a prize of $80. Maybe you can tell us approximately how many hen's eggs would it take to equal one ostrich egg?
I should say 40.
40. Thank you very much, Ernest. What category have you chosen?
9.
9 today has to do with the last names of characters in fiction and rhyme. You often meet people, and then for the life of you, you can't remember their last names, but a professional politician or a professional hostess has to remember. Here comes the Campbell Soup $2 question. What was the last name of the little boy who sang for his supper? He was in a nursery rhyme, and his first name was Little Tommy
Tucker.
Tucker. Fine. The Campbell Soup $4 question. What was the last name of the old mother who went to the cupboard to get her poor dog a bone?
Hubbard.
Very well done. Do you know Mrs. Hubbard?
Not very well.
Yeah. The Campbell Soup $6 question. What was the last name of the girl on the seesaw? The nursery rhyme went, seesaw, Marjorie something, Johnny shall have a new master.
Door.
Marjorie Daw. Right. Now the Campbell Soup $10 question. Mark Twain wrote a story about a lad named Tom. Probably the most famous episode in the book was when Tom gets his friends to whitewash a fence from. What is Tom's last name?
Sawyer.
Sawyer. Now, my dear sir, you have come to our shores and you have won $10. What would your attitude be towards settling for the 10? Do you want to take the 10? You could lose it.
Can I take half?
Can you take what?
Half.
You mean you can take the 10 and sit down, or do you want to go double or nothing? That means $20.
I'll risk double or nothing.
You'll risk double or nothing. Fine, thank you. For $20. Some years ago, Harvey Allen wrote one of the longest bestsellers in American literature. It concerned the adventures of a fabulous character who lived in practically every country of the world. The first name was Anthony. What was his last name? Last name actually means bad luck. Synonym for it. Anthony what?
Malagua?
Malagua? No, I'm terribly sorry, sir. It was Anthony Adverse.
Anthony Adverse.
Yes, sir. Stand by for the red and white sweepstakes. Thank you.
Think about it, rack your brain. Come on and join the funny making caper. If you know the answer, write it on your paper.
Yes, we have a winner, boys. We have a winner. The sweepstakes question came from Mrs. John R. Wolcott of Madison, Wisconsin. And the question was, in what literary work do you find the original statement so often quoted, something is rotten in the state of Denmark? The answer is Shakespeare's Hamlet. And the gentleman from England, Mr. Tinsley. Now, Mr. Tinsley, a rapid calculations leads me to the conclusion that you've won over $300. And I'd love to know what your plan is on that. I mean, if you're free for lunch. What do you?
I'm going to give some of it to the friend I'm staying with.
To the friend you're staying with?
Yes.
Well, I'm very glad you're going to do that. And what else? What are you going to do with the part you're going to spend that mad money of your own?
Well, I owe some in the United States, so I'll be able to pay that back.
You owe some. Do you know what you ought to do? You ought to take some of that money and call Mrs. Walker from Madison, Wisconsin, and thank her for giving you a question that you could make $200 on.
Very nice.
All right, Mrs. Walker, congratulations. A check for $223 will be shipped to you immediately.
Remember to send in your sweepstakes questions. Print your name and address on a postcard. Write one question only and the answer under your name, and indicate a standard authority such as an encyclopedia, atlas, or other source so we can check the accuracy of your answer. Our failure to list the authority will disqualify your entry. Then mail it to Double or Nothing Sweepstakes, Box 551, Hollywood, 28, California. All questions become the property of Campbell Soup Company. None will be returned. We reserve the right to rephrase your questions for use on the program.
And I certainly hope Mrs. Walker from Madison, Wisconsin, listening to our program and getting the exciting intelligence that she knocked off 223 skins, more or less, will write me a little billet-doux and tell me exactly what she plans to do with it, as Mr. Tinsley told us just a moment ago. It's your birthday, Mr. Tinsley. Thank you very much. This is Walter O'Keefe saying thank you. Why did I say thank you? Because it's his birthday. That's silly. Thank you. So long, tomorrow. And in the meantime, get those Campbell pork and beans. Learn what better than ever means.